The average is solidly higher today, led by a strong session for tech stocks, which helped the Nasdaq close higher for a fourth straight day. Joining us now, Adena Friedman, Nasdaq Chair and CEO, who joins us from CES. It's great to have you on the show. Welcome.
It's great to be here, Morgan. Thank you.
So you're getting ready to deliver a keynote at CES. I guess just walk me through your outlook for 2024, what that means from a market standpoint, what that means from a Nasdaq standpoint.
Great, thank you. Well, I would characterize our outlook as being cautiously optimistic. And I would say cautious because there is a very complex world out there. And as I think a lot of companies have been wondering, when is the world going to return to quote unquote normal? I think we have to realize that this is the new normal. We have a lot of complexity in the world, and you have to build resiliency across your business to be prepared for different shocks that may come, and essentially expect the unexpected. But optimistic because I would say that the U.S. economy has remained very resilient. We have a falling inflation, which hopefully is going to give the opportunity to drop interest rates back to a more normalized level, and that will give investors more confidence in being able to put risk capital to work. I also think it's worth noting that in 2023, the IPOs that came out in 23 have performed well, so I also think that should give a boost of confidence to investors as well.
When we talk about resiliency, how much of that is related to tech and tech adoption? I mean, we know 2023 was really sort of the breakout year for AI and generative AI. From a Nasdaq standpoint, I mean, some of the biggest tech names that are spurring this new Gen AI revolution trade on Nasdaq indexes. But then on the other side of it, we've also heard from so many people who've come on this show that financial services is one of those areas that is prone to be disrupted and reorganized and rethought with this type of capability.
Yeah, well, first of all, I would say that 2023 really for AI was the year of potential, and 2024 is the beginning of a real year of execution. We have to understand what this potential, the technology, what potential it really has. How do we actually integrate it into our businesses, into our products? And so within financial services, certainly there is a huge potential for AI to have a very meaningful impact on the industry. For Nasdaq, of course, it allows us to be more efficient and effective, productive as a technology provider to the industry, but also introduce some AI capabilities into our products. As you know, Morgan, we have our anti-financial crime business, and we've been using AI for many years to really make those products much more effective in rooting out criminal behavior. But we also have the opportunity to apply AI into the markets. And so I do think that there's going to be a lot of opportunity that we have and that the entire industry has to take AI to a new level and to create new opportunities, but also mitigate risk more effectively.
All right, Adena, good to see you. Happy New Year. I want to ask you about Adenza, not to be confused with Adena. Adenza, your biggest acquisition ever, good for almost a third of your market cap. Now, I believe 64% of its revenues are still from on-premise software, and you have an aggressive target to get subscription revenue to 50% in 4 years. How do you do that? What incentives do you put in place, maybe even to convert existing customers to software as a service more quickly?
Yeah, hey, John, it's great to see you. So with Adenza, we are very, very excited about what we can do now to help the industry solve their greatest problems. And as you know, John, I've talked to you about this several times. We've been on a cloud journey within Nasdaq for over a decade. We've been bringing our markets to the cloud. We had our latest options market move to the AWS Outpost cloud at the end of last year. But we also have built out almost every one of our solutions as a SaaS-based solution now. And we've moved many, if not almost all of our solutions now to cloud first. So we know how to do that. With Adenza, they already have been on that journey. They've now can deliver their modules in a cloud-delivered service. So about 52% of the new order intake that they received through the first half of 2023, at least, was really cloud-delivered. So that actually moves them more towards the idea of more subscription revenue. But that's going to be something that we think we can really help them accelerate. We can bring more focus to that. We can also bring our expertise into that way of delivering their software. So we see that as a big opportunity for us. But it also means that over time, you know, what we have learned with anti-financial crime is if you deliver a cloud-based solution and you have the opportunity to bring data together, you can make that solution just so much smarter and so much better at managing risk, managing criminals out of your system by using data, by having very, very large data lakes, by also allowing the AI to root out out certain criminal behaviors. So we do feel like there's a lot of opportunity to apply what we've learned there to Adenza over time.